Well, good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. It is the last Sunday of August and I am at home. It's the last day of the Lorain County Fair and school starts for everybody if you haven't already started. Uh-oh, there's Henrik in the background. He's going to come and play with the tripod. So I guess I better start singing. This house has been my family's home for 115 years. I've been here for 61 of it, but I've only lived here for 30. And when I moved in, there was no adjusting to making it feel like home because it had been a place I was at almost every day of my life growing up. And we feel at home in so many different places. And there are many people who don't feel at home anywhere. And one thing we got to remember is, like the song goes, this world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what would I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't be at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. And that's all I remember of that. But um, it's good to live here and have this be a place I can call home. I am going to be talking today about being at home with God, and I think oftentimes we think that being at home with God is when we go to heaven. And God doesn't just want us to be at home with Him in heaven. He wants us to be at home with Him wherever we are. And so sometimes that's hard. And I think the key to being at home wherever we are is familiarity. And if we want to be at home here on this earth with God, then we need to get familiar with Him and spend time with Him. That's how you get to know someone. And there goes Henrik. But the next song I'm going to sing, because he's just going to irritate me now that he found the tripod, is called I've Got a Mansion. And it goes like this. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the mansions will shine, I've got a gold one that's silver lined. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop, and that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are purest gold. He's away from the tripod right now. This week I spent a lot of time working. I have 2 trips coming up to Italy, one in September, one in October. And the October one, we are going to sort of like Star Trek, uncharted territory for me. And so I'm having to do a lot of research. And as I was working on this sermon this week too, I thought, you know, we have a destination called heaven, and it's amazing that we don't, wherever you think you want to go, that we don't do research, that we don't try to learn as much about it before we get there. And so that's one thing I think we can do to feel at home with God, is to spend time with Him, praying, get out in nature and just notice the beauty, read the Bible, read inspiring things that might just make you feel at home with God here on this earth. And why wait? The last song I'm going to sing is called When We All Get to Heaven, but it goes like this. Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing His mercy and His grace. In those mansions bright and blessed, He'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. So if you're looking for a place to get to know God a little better, come hang out with some of his friends at St. John's United Church of Christ at 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst, where no matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are always welcome to come join us. God bless you and have a good week.